Michael Jackson, sang King of Pop, adalah salah satu artis paling ikonik dalam sejarah. Namun, di balik gemerlap panggungnya, terdapat kisah tragis yang penuh misteri. Pada 25 Juni 2009, dunia kehilangan bintang ini dalam keadaan yang memunculkan banyak pertanyaan. Apa yang sebenarnya terjadi? Mari kita mengungkap misteri dan melampaui logika di channel Misteri Dunia. Pada pagi hari itu, Michael Jackson ditemukan tak sadarkan diri di rumahnya di Holmby Hills, Los Angeles. Dokternya, Dr. Conrad Murray, mencoba melakukan CPR dan memanggil ambulan.
Cell phone.
I had my cell phone.
You didn't call 911.
I did not call 911.
You called his assistant
Yes.
to call security.
Yes.
This is a vital time. You're the medical practitioner. You know 911 call emergency is your first port of call, isn't it?
The first port of call for a lay person is to call 911. They're calling for a skilled person. I am a specialist. I have the skill. I can start immediately. If you can do CPR as early as possible, that's great. But I don't know how long Michael was down.
So you didn't think you needed to call 911?
No, I'm not saying I don't need. I needed help. I needed help for sure.
Well,
but
911's your help.
But hold a second. Let me just explain. I know you're jumping ahead, but this needs to be developed. Okay? So, there is a central theme of CPR. It's called the 10% rule. Have you heard it?
Yes.
Okay. If a person is down for 1 minute, there is a 10% chance if you can get to them and start CPR to help them that they will live. 10% mortality rate. But if Michael Jackson was down for 10 minutes, that immediately becomes 100% mortality. I don't know how long Michael was down. I was not there.
You were only gone for 2 minutes.
No, I left the chamber, as explained to you. I left the chamber next door where I was in the phone.
But you're aware of, visually, you would have heard him if he was going to be doing something. You lost...
This room is over 2,000 square feet and it has...
Namun, sayangnya, Michael Jackson dinyatakan meninggal dunia di rumah sakit tak lama kemudian. Pemeriksaan resmi menyebutkan bahwa Michael Jackson meninggal karena overdosis propofol, obat anestesi yang harusnya hanya digunakan di ruang operasi.
Medicine at Children's National Medical Center in Washington. He says propofol is a drug of choice for anesthesiologists.
Anesthesiologists generally do like it around the world because it's more designed for the faster onset in terms of going off to sleep and the faster offset in terms of waking up. So for outpatient ambulatory surgery, that really was the niche market it was designed for.
Propofol puts patients to sleep in seconds. The drug is also used with other anesthetics.
Because it's not a controlled substance yet, it's much easier to access within the operating room.
Memberikan obat ini untuk membantu Michael tidur. Namun, penggunaannya tanpa pengawasan medis yang tepat menjadi penyebab kematiannya. Dr. Conrad Murray dinyatakan bersalah atas pembunuhan tidak disengaja dan dijatuhkan hukuman 4 tahun penjara.
There's a fundamental aspect of the criminal justice system which is involved here, and that is the fundamental aspect of punishment. It should be made very clear that experimental medicine is not going to be tolerated. And Mr. Jackson was an experiment. The fact that he participated in it does not excuse or lessen the blame of Dr. Murray, who simply could have walked away and said no, as countless others did.
Namun, baik yang bertanya-tanya, apakah dia satu-satunya yang bertanggung jawab? Atau ada pihak lain yang terlibat dalam tekanan yang dihadapi Michael? Kematian Michael Jackson memicu berbagai teori. Ada yang percaya bahwa dia dibunuh karena mengetahui terlalu banyak tentang praktik bisnis kotor di industri musik. Ada pula teori bahwa Michael memasukkan kematiannya untuk menghindari tekanan. Bahkan, beberapa mengaitkannya dengan kelompok rahasia seperti Illuminati. Kehilangan Michael Jackson dirasakan oleh jutaan penggemarnya di seluruh dunia. Pemakamannya di Staples Center disaksikan lebih dari 2,5 miliar orang, menjadi salah satu peristiwa paling banyak ditonton dalam sejarah. Hingga hari ini, karya dan warisannya terus hidup dalam musik, tarian, dan hati para penggemarnya. Michael Jackson mungkin telah pergi, tetapi misteri di balik hidup dan kematiannya tetap menjadi pembahasan yang tak berujung. Apa pendapatmu tentang kejadian ini? Tulis di kolom komentar dan jangan lupa like, subscribe, dan nyalakan lonceng notifikasi untuk konten menarik lainnya. Saya Richie Raidan, pamit undur diri. Selamat bertemu di misteri dunia lainnya.